In this world, just when you think everything is normal, the church door is locked tight. Sayo Shuai is jolted awake by a sudden noise, and the priest is picking up the phone on the ground, apparently tracking his high score. The priest carefully adjusts his head like an antenna, restoring Sayo Shuai's movement. Ignoring warnings, he wants to bolt out the door. Before Sayo Shuai could react, his hand reaches for the doorknob, only to get baked like a cookie in an oven the moment he hits sunlight. The sudden burn leaves him dumbfounded, and even the priest is stumped as to why his skin turns into a barbecue the moment sunlight hits it. One thing's for sure, see health self-repair in 6 hours, mode activated. The priest reveals his past, now a young tiger after dying and coming back. He tells Sayo Shuai, who's shocked, unable to believe it's the old man. Suddenly, Sister Keen pops in and asks the priest why he has called anyone to clean up the blood on the floor. To help Sayo Shuai understand, the priest extends his neck gracefully, like a magician's turtle, while Sayo Shuai, bewitched, lunges toward the nun's neck. Luckily, the priest is prepared and swiftly pins Sayo Shuai to the chair until he regains his senses. The priest patiently starts to enlighten Sayo Shuai, explaining that his resurrection is just like Jesus, a choice and blessing from God. Just then, Ms. Keen comes in with a bearded fellow. The bearded guy unexpectedly cuts his wrist open, pouring blood into the Holy Grail as if he's mixing a cocktail. The moment Sayo Shuai smells the blood, he goes full wolf mode and snatches the Holy Grail, drinking it like he's just won the lot. The priest, seeing Sayo Shuai gobble it down, mistakenly thinks he's already joined the gang and starts spilling secrets about how he's been giving worshippers angel blood on the low. Little did he know, that night, Sayo Shuai leaves the church only to take his girlfriend to the seaside, rowing far away from the island. Sayo Shuai plans to spill everything he just experienced to his girlfriend, thinking it's time to reveal the behind-the-scenes truth. Sayo Shuai, so, could you possibly tell me what the heck is actually going on here? Girlfriend, I'm really at a complete loss here. His girlfriend wonders where he's taking her, and Sayo Shuai takes her to a deserted sea, cheering like it's a vacation. She starts to suspect Sayo Shuai has something up his sleeve, while he's almost cracking up seeing Sarah's terrified expression. Sayo Shuai finds it hilarious and concerned about his actions, eager to prove his story is true. He hopes to row away with his girlfriend as soon as the sun rises, dreaming of a life with no return. But before Sarah even realizes what Sayo Shuai is trying to prove, the morning sun rises, and right before her eyes, he turns to ashes. After what seems like an eternity, Sarah finally recovers from losing her boyfriend, paddling back to the island to expose the priest's secrets. She plans to spill the priest's secrets, but the worshippers not only dismiss her words but also kick her out like she's some nutcase. Luckily, Dr. Green, who had previously given her a checkup, learns of Sayo Shuai's fate and decides to take her home for some digging. He mysteriously pours a jar of blood into a plate, putting it on the windowsill, and when sunlight hits it, it unexpectedly bursts into flames. It's not until this moment that Dr. Green tells Sarah he's been investigating the cause ever since his mother showed worrying symptoms. He discovered that his mother's blood burns in sunlight. He even tested Sarah's blood and found the same phenomenon. Thus, Dr. Green suspects that everyone who drank wine at the church has been infected with some sort of virus by the priest. If the situation isn't controlled, more people could turn to ashes like Sayo Shuai. Meanwhile, the priest feels Sayo Shuai's death. Upon learning this news, Sister Keen immediately senses the gravity of the situation, rushing to gather the loyal worshippers to lock down the entire. Dr. Green realizes the urgency, rushes to the police, tells the sheriff about the priest, only to be labeled a troublemaker. To escape this cursed island, Dr. Green takes his mother and Sarah to the dock, only to find that all the ferries are broken down, leaving them stranded. Little did they know, when they returned to Dr. Green's house to contact boats, the power infrastructure had been destroyed, cutting off all communications. The three realize the severity of the situation and decide to play dumb, mingling with the crowd. Once the crowd reaches the church, Paul starts with an apology, hoping to win their forgiveness. He claims that old Father Plus didn't go for a retreat, but received a blessing from the angels and regained his health and youth. Then Paul tells everyone he is Father Plus, hoping for their forgiveness. He wanted everyone to understand he had no choice but to deceive them. But seemingly, his words don't raise any eyebrows among the crowd. Aaron looks incredulously at the crowd's lack of reaction, while the bearded captain, Paul's most loyal follower, is about to try the vampire blood. He mixes poison in the blood. Paul wants everyone to turn into vampires. Once drunk, the whole town could turn into vampires. After the bearded man drinks it down, he starts convulsing, and the atmosphere becomes tense. Paul comforts him while getting excited about letting others witness the miracle. The sheriff, seeing this scene, can't accept it and prepares to leave with his son. At that moment, Paul sees the vampire at the door and claims he is an angel, representing God to bless everyone. The vampire slowly walks toward the platform under the shocked expressions of the crowd, ready to display his giant wings. Paul is still praising the greatness of angels, and the bearded man wakes up, believing Paul's words and hoping more people join him. Lisa's parents rush forward, signaling their daughter not to be afraid, helping to serve the poisonous blood to everyone. Just as everyone is about to take in the horrific sight of the angel, they are served the cup, and Paul hoarsely declares this is God's gift. All it takes is a little